Welcome to MSA Weekly. Bill Sammons with Kevin Short, and we are at the Delaware State Fair. We're behind front of house, the big stage. Boy, if that stage could talk. Or
yeah.
The one before it could talk. The one
exactly.
before that could talk.
Or the one before that. Exactly.
Yeah. This fair's been here over 100 years. And Mid-South MSA is the audio and lighting vendor for the fair.
We are for the main stage, for the grounds. We do a lot of different things here throughout the week.
Yeah,
so.
In fact, when I was coming in the gate, I think I heard your voice welcoming me and telling me what line to go in.
And there's voiceovers.
So you do a little bit of everything.
And
here.
you know, it's kind of weird. I got a text yesterday for someone asking me where I was. It's like, yeah, I'm sitting in a booth doing that, over and over again.
Alive.
Yeah.
So I just can't imagine the production that's involved in doing this main stage.
There's a lot to it. You know, it's a whole week of shows, but it's it's a great venue. And then there's a lot that happens just outside of the grandstand. I mean,
right.
We've got there's other stages we're providing sound for, and then there's all these other events, cattle shows and sheep shows and things that are fair oriented that need AV.
So you're just popping up a little system and
yep.
Oh wow. They've had some really good shows so far, more shows coming. Tonight, I heard is within a few tickets are being sold out. So
really?
Yeah,
cool. Excellent.
Yeah, which is fantastic. So what is the biggest challenge that you as the vendor face? Is it and how do you work with, like, there's A-list artists that come through here. How does all that, how do you juggle all of that?
Well, a lot of that work is done beforehand. I mean, that's the key to it. You know, we get on the phone, we have conversations with all of our team, our sound and lighting guys, talk to their production directors. So we pretty much know what to expect when we get here.
Yeah.
And the more you do outside of the fair, the easier it is when you get here. So that's kind of then you don't have any big challenges. Now, actually doing Fair Week, the challenges on the fairgrounds, things pop up. Maybe someone you didn't know about, or things change, or the weather causes something to move from outside to inside. So you're, at a minute's notice, you may have to jump in a golf cart and go move a PA. That's a little more challenging.
Yeah, the part that's mind-boggling to me is you've got another event going on probably tonight, as big as this or close to it.
We've got stuff at the Freeman stage going on, and then we've got a crew leaving tonight for Lowell, Massachusetts to do the Lowell Folk Festival.
Wow.
And that's the longest running folk festival in the country.
Yeah.
So there's a lot happening. It's a busy time of year.
Started in your garage at your house, right? I mean, that's really mind-blowing, Kevin. It's just mind-blowing what you've built.
It actually started with me recording you singing back in, I don't know
what year that
was.
Was that the first?
The first thing I ever recorded.
Is that right?
That was live to 8-track cartridge, not 8-track like 8 discrete tracks. This was 8-track. I convinced my father I wanted an 8-track recorder for Christmas.
Wow.
And I was 14, and he got it, and I recorded that while you were.
So I'm kind of responsible for your success.
You are.
That's kind of what I'm hearing.
And I could sell bootleg copies of that recording. I don't think.
Well, I do know you went nowhere but up after that. So that's for sure. So we promised that we would do some questions if viewers had questions.
Yep.
And we had a question this week, and the question is, the haze.
Yep.
People call it fog. The question is that haze safe for the musicians, singers, so on to breathe?
Yeah, and this question came from someone that actually walked into our showroom the other day. And haze is a little different than fog. Fog's more low-lying,
they are two different things.
More of a special effect. Haze kind of stays in the atmosphere, so you see the beams of light, going through it.
Yeah.
And you breathe a lot more of that than fog. It doesn't dissipate as easily. And so she wanted to know if it was safe. And now everybody's using mostly water-based haze. And I think if you have some pulmonary issues, you might not want to breathe at night after night. But outdoors like this, I mean, it's considered safe. There's no warning on a bottle of haze fluid. Now, the times when it's not safe is that sometimes in buildings it sets off the fire alarm.
Right.
So that's never good. You're in the middle of a show, all of a sudden all the lights start strobing and the fire company shows up. So
very good.
That doesn't happen outside.
Well, if you have a question, Kevin will answer. What's the email address you want?
Kevin@MidSouthAudio.com, and put MSA Weekly in the subject line.
All right. Very good. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on MSA Weekly.